Today we are going to be looking at simplifying fractions, and in order to do this, it's really helpful that we know factors of a number. So when we look at factors of a number, we look at, let me just give you an example. So for example, 14, just as a little refresher, we look at our factor pairs. So we have 1 and 14, yeah? 14 is divisible by 1 and divisible by 14. And then because it's even, we know that it's divisible by 2. So what partner goes with 2? 2 times by what makes 14? And we know that it's 7. So 2 multiplied by 7. Can we have 3? 3 doesn't go into it. 4. 4 doesn't go into it. 5. No, because it doesn't end in 5 or 0. And then what about 6? 6, 12, 18. No, 6 doesn't go into it. I could go on to 7. However, then I'm just going to get 7 and 2, and I've already got 2 and 7. So the factors of 14 are 1, 2, 7 and 14. Okay? So we need to remember that for when we come back to do this again in a second. So you can see that here I've got the fraction 6/8. Okay? Now I'm going to do this as a video, as a visual, first of all, just to help you out before we then move on to looking at what it actually means. So I've got this pie and I've got 6 out of 8. So I'm going to colour in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So I've got 6 of these out of the total of 8. Okay. Now if I've only got 6 of these, there are simpler ways for me to look at this. Now quite often when we look at fractions, you tend to look at what you know. So you can see that along here, down here and across here, if I was to split it into 4, then I would have 1 there. I would have another one here, which would be 2, and I would have my third one here, and that they are all coloured in, all 3 of those, and I've got my fourth one here, but this isn't coloured in. So I've got 1, 2, 3 out of 4. Now I haven't done anything to that fraction. I have just simplified it. I've not shaded any more or any less. Okay. So 6/8 can be simplified to 3/4. Okay. Now the way to look at that is by looking at the factors of 6 and of 8. So I need to then find the factors of 6. So I've got 1 and 6. They both go into 6. And then up from 1, I've got 2. How many lots of 2 go into 6? 3. Okay. I can't go any further because from 2 I've got 3, which is here anyway. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now let's go on to the factors of 8. Okay, I'll do it here just so you can definitely see it. So the factors of 8 are 1 and 8, obviously. And then we've got 2, because it's even. How many lots of 2 go into it? 4. Does 3 go into 8? 3, 6, 9, no. And then I've already got my 4 here. So the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. What I now need to do is find the highest common factor. That means the factor that is between 6 and 8, the common one. Here you can see it. So 1 and 1 is common in both of those. Therefore, I'm just going to highlight that. So I've got 1 here and I've got 1 here. They are both common to the numerator and the denominator. Okay, just change the colour so you can definitely see it. 1 and 1. And then I've got 2 and 2. So I've got 2 and 2. This one I've got 3. I've not got 3 here. I've got 6 and I've not got 6 here. So the factors, the common factors between 6 and 8 are 1 and 2. Okay, but like I said, I need to find the highest common factor, which is the highest factor between the 2, which is 2. So all I have done then is divide both of these by our highest common factor. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then 8 divided by 2 is 4. So that's how I've got my answer, 3/4. And that is in its simplest form. If you can get this highest common factor, then you will automatically get it in its simplest form. Okay, so I've got another one here I need to simplify. 14 over 21, 14 21sts. So the first thing I need to do is find the highest common factor, the common factors of 14 and of 21. Okay, so I'm just going to put those there. So I've got 1 and 14. Now, because it's even, 2 does go into it. How many lots of 2 goes into 14? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 7 lots of 2. What about 3? Is that divisible by 3? No, it's not. Okay, what about 4? Not 4, not 5, and not 6. So those are my factors of 14. Let's have a look now at 21. So we've got 1 and 21, obviously. Can I have 2 that goes into it? No, because it's not even. What about 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yeah, 3 goes into it. How many lots of 3 goes into 21? If you've just counted up in your 3s, you'll know that that's 7. Well done. Does 4 go into 21? No. Does 5? No, because it doesn't end in a 5 or 0. Finally, does 6? No. I stop at 6 because I've got 7 here, so there's no point in doing 7 because I've already found that 7 is a factor of 21. Now, which one of these is a common factor of 14 and 21? Well, they've both got 1. That's got 2, that doesn't. That's got 3, that doesn't. That's got 7, and so does that. And then that's got 14, and that's got 21. So the highest common factor is 7. It has to be the highest one, okay? So once we've done that then, let's see how many 7s go into 14. Count up in your 7s, because we're doing now this divided by our highest common factor. 14 divided by 7 gives me the answer 2. And 21 divided by 7 gives me the answer 3. So 14 21sts, if I was to simplify it, equals 2/3. Okay, I'm just going to rub that little bit out so we've got room for the next one. The next one, I'd like you guys to actually have a go at doing this. 18 33rds. So you need to find the common factors of 18 and then the common factors of 33. And then see which one has got, find the highest common factor between the two. Okay, off you go and have a go at doing that for me. Okay, so hopefully you've written out the factors of 18 and the factors of 33. So I've just done that really quickly, and you can see that the factors of 18 are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Hopefully you've got those. And then of 33, I've got 1 and 33 and 3 and 11. Those are the only factors of 33. Okay, now let's see if we can find the highest common factor. So, sorry, there should be a comma there. So I've got 1, 1, 2 there but not here, 3 there and a 3 here, 6, no 6, 9, there's no 9, and 18, there's no 18. So the highest common factor of 18 and 33 is 3. So once I've got that, I can then look at this and say, right, 18 divided by my highest common factor. 18 divided by 3 is 6. And then 33 divided by 3 is 11. So 18 33rds simplifies to 6 11ths. Okie dokie. So what I'd like you guys to now have a go at, I'm going to give you another one to do before you then move on to your learning today. So this question, I am going to give you 15, there, is my numerator, and my denominator is going to be 39. So can you find for me the factor pairs of 15, like we did here, the factor pairs of 39, then find the highest common factor before you then divide each of those by this. Okay, so pause the video and have a go at doing that for me. Okay, so hopefully you have done that. You will have got the answer 5/13. You would have found that the highest common factor, is 3. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. 39 divided by 3 is 13. Okay, so very well done if you did that. So your learning is posted below for today. Before you do that, after you've done your learning, I want you to have a look at this key question. Anna states that 4/12 is the same as 1/4. So when we simplify it, that is the same as that. That's why I've got my equals. So Anna says that that is the same as that. Is she correct, and why? So if you say yes, why? If you say no, why? You need to prove it. Okay? Good luck, everybody.